My knights of God. God has called. God needs you to rise. So I speak with you now. While you are preparing to rise a knight of God, there are 3 oaths you must pledge. These are oaths for you to choose the words. So you must pledge an oath to God, to uphold God's love, God's acceptance, God's collaboration. You must pledge an oath to all of humanity to not look away when darkness is around, to not pretend that evil doesn't exist just to keep the peace, just to make things comfortable. Like, you got to make an oath to humanity that should darkness exist, it is by your light that darkness will be removed. Do you get it? We don't remove evil by looking away and pretending like it's going to deal with itself. That's how we end up in this world that we have, where we have a lot of negative people in positions of power using their power and authority to control, dominate, oppress, genocide, kill. Like, we have to do something about this, because to all the knights of God yet to step forward, know this, like, humanity needs you. Humanity needs you to step forward, because if you do not step forward, World War III is a fact. Do you sort of get it? Political corruption, political greed, this political economic coercion that's happening where they're fucking around with our economy and all this shit, like, that's only going to keep getting worse. Like, all governments are going communist in their stance of oppression of the population and like all of this. Like, to my knights of God, if we do not stand up, this world will look very, very different in the next 5 years, and we will not be able to come back from it. So you must understand, to rise a knight of God means to pledge an oath to all of humanity, not just your tribe, not just your family, not just your people, all of humanity. To be able to look at the hand, and if there is the rod of death in my hand, I cut the hand off. I look at humanity. If there is evil in humanity, we cut the evil out of humanity so that humanity is whole again. Do you get it? We don't need the evil people. We don't need these egotistical fucking politicians. Like, do you get it? We don't need these egotistical cunts pushing us into wars, this military industrial complex and all this bullshit. Like, we don't need that. But yet, our society, our world, our very perception of reality states it is a necessity that we have political ego, corruption, and all of this shit. Like, people are arguing to keep pedophilia. Like, just realize that. Like, realize the message we sent when we allowed the Taliban to take power. Do you sort of get it? Like, open pedophiles that are going to continue generational, like, abuse. Like, do you sort of get it? The message we send, because we don't think it's worth our time and effort. Like, realize this, to all the knights of God, like, we are not those weak men. Like, we are going to go in there and remove the evil. We are going to remove the corruption. We are going to fucking remove the pedophiles. Like, do you sort of get it? We are going to remove all of the evil from this world. And should evil want to rear its ugly head, like, we will be there to face it down, to stomp it back down into the fucking depths below. Do you sort of realize? But if we do nothing, if all we do as fucking men is focus on my family, my tribe, my people, my land. Like, do you sort of get it? Look at America. America won't send one fucking soldier to Ukraine to fight and die openly for Ukraine, yet it will send its soldiers to Iran so that it can shut down Iran's oil to China to fuck with China so that China can't get ahead of it. Like, it's all a game of fucking jerking each other off. Like, do you sort of get it? Of course we're going to a war with China because America's going to provoke it, just like America provoked the war with Japan. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, Japan wasn't overly concerned about war until, like, America cut off their oil, and then they had to take, like, Southeast Asia to secure more oil. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, if we push China to having no option but to expand outwards to secure their future, they will expand outwards to secure their future. Do you sort of get it? I'm not saying that Japan wasn't seeking war. I'm not saying that China isn't seeking war. What I'm saying is if we, like, diminish their economic ability, war will become the only option. Do you get it? Like, we can't cut someone off at the knees and then pretend like we're standing equal, America, you fucking cowards. Like, do you sort of get it? America can't do, like, one thing. They can't stand with their fucking so-called allies. Europe can't stand with their so-called fucking allies. Imagine this. 10 guys want to fight you, right? And you're standing there. And you're having to face them. And me and 10 guys are standing behind you, and we all got power bars in our hands. Do you get it? And every time you look back for help, I'll throw you a power bar. Here you go, mate. Get some energy into you. Get back into that fight. That's how we've been fucking treating Ukraine. Letting them go over, letting them die over there, and just sending them some weapons, giving them a bit of training, and saying, good on you. Like, that's not how you defend an ally. That's not how you treat any person. Like, motherfucker, I would defend an innocent stranger on the street if 10 men were attacking him, even if it meant my death. Like, do you get it? Like, I'm not going to stand there and throw him a rock and say, here you go, even the score. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, but that's because I'm not an egotistical coward and poser and pretender like all of the politicians are, like all of the military leaders are. Do you sort of get it? We've done that to ourselves with the hierarchies and the structures. The military has had their fucking nuts cut off of them. They can't do anything, like, i.e., a military should be equal to the government, not below the government. Because sometimes the military needs to take actions to prevent fucking war. That's why we have a military. But all of our militaries are just jerk-offs, jerking each other off, going, I'm the best shooter, I'm the best fucking this, I'm the best fucking that. All I do is train. I'm such a good killer, but I can't go and fucking defend Ukraine. But I can't go and fucking end evil in this world, because I have to sit there and support the fucking evil so that I've got a job, so that I can jerk myself off all year fucking playing like I'm a warrior. Motherfucker, if you're a warrior, get the fuck to Ukraine and fucking stand there and die for them. That's what a fucking warrior does. And, like, to all the pretenders, like, just understand World War I, World War II, like, the warriors were the ones that went and stood in the fucking trench and held the fucking line. Like, do you get it? Like, all the men that stood in the trench and held the fucking line were the fucking warriors. Like, do you get it? The men that were off on garrison duty, fucking jerking each other off in the Bahamas, like, they weren't warriors. Like, do you get it? The warriors are always in the fight. If a warrior isn't in the fight, it's not a warrior. You don't get to sit on the fucking sidelines and have power and have ability and have control and get to call yourself a warrior and allow innocent people to be killed through brutality. Like, that's a fucking coward. An egotistical, pathetic poser coward. So to all the fucking men in all the fucking militaries, understand this, like, the Knights of God are fucking warriors. Like, we don't sit out of fights. We don't hide away and pretend like I'm this big bad boogeyman because I can fucking kill you with a drone. I don't hide back and say I'm this big bad boogeyman because I can fucking sneak into your compound at 4 a.m. and kill you. Like, I could sit out on a fucking road that I know you travel down every day, and eventually I'm gonna see you and I can just shoot you. Like, it doesn't take fucking skill to kill people. It takes fucking skill to be able to stand where everyone else has fallen and to fucking hold that line. So to all you so-called fucking egotistical fucking pathetic fucking warriors out there, you had better learn this fucking one oath. Honor before death. If you choose your life over honor, you are nothing but a coward. So, like, if you want to call yourself a fucking warrior, there is a war happening. There are multiple wars happening. And if you are not in those wars, you are not a warrior. You're an egotistical fucking poser like those fucking UFC fighters. They're egotistical fucking, yeah, you're a great fighter. You don't know combat. Like, you can only fight when there are rules of engagement. Motherfucker, any UFC fighter, if me and you go toe to toe, I'm just going to steal a bus and hit you with a bus. Like, it's not going to be fair because I'm not trying to win and fucking jerk myself off. I want you dead. Do you get it? So I'm going to use the biggest, baddest weapon that I have, or whatever I have, to equal or remove any advantage that you have. I.e., if you're a better combat fighter than me, I am never going to fight you in combat. Do you get it? If you try asymmetric warfare, I will try guerrilla warfare. If you try guerrilla warfare, I will try hybrid guerrilla asymmetric warfare. Like, do you get it? Like, that's what combat is. Like, if we are both equal fighting asymmetric warfare, like, we're just jerking each other off, saying, I've got a bigger dick, I'm better than you. So just fucking realize that, all you UFC cunts. Like, you're not a warrior because you believe that it has to be equal and fair. Like, warriors, true warriors, always want to be well outmatched, well outgunned. I don't want to be the largest army. I want to be the underdog, because then I have to fight harder. I have to fight fiercer. Like, I always want to be at the disadvantage, because it means I have to become so much more to achieve victory. Like, do you understand? It's why you're not a warrior. It's why all these egotistical fucking posers that call themselves soldiers, like, you're not a warrior because you're only willing to fight if the odds are stacked in your favor. Like, just realize this. Everyone throughout history, every great warrior you've ever idolized, has always chosen to fight an outmatched, like, battle. Like, America in the Independence War. Like, do you sort of get it? Well outmatched. Like, World War One, World War Two, World War... Like, do you sort of get it? Like, when Russia invaded Afghanistan, the Taliban or the Mujahideen were seen as freedom fighters. When America invaded Afghanistan, the Taliban were seen as terrorists and extremists. Nothing about their tactics had changed. The only change that had happened was what the Russians and the Americans introduced in tactical training to the Mujahideen that created the Taliban. So just realize this, like, all those cunts that call themselves warriors, you had best get your fucking bags packed and get prepared to go to fucking Ukraine with me, or do not call yourself a warrior. Call yourself a soldier. call yourself whatever you want, but warrior is only reserved for those willing to go and fight and die for another man.